back to our channel. Today we'll be discussing a topic that we saw last on Instagram.
Yeah.
And this is a table of 8. I think the show is called Table of 8.
Yeah.
And they have very, very interesting topics that we want to dive into and give our own sauce on. So let's look at what men them want to say.
Yeah, the topic is actually is love a fool's game.
Yeah, we haven't watched the video yet. So this is the first time watching it and we're going to react on the topic. We don't know the characters, so we don't know their background story. We're just reacting on what they're saying at this moment.
Yeah. So let's see. Is love a fool's game?
Mm-hmm. But listen, let me not do. Listen, hold on, wait. Listen. First of all, let me just say this. Don't mistake me wearing my heart on my sleeve for me making decisions.
Sorry.
Decision making and wearing I can be in love with you or fall in love with you so much, but I'm not gonna allow my E to control my I. My emotions control my intellect. It's just that's not now. Every now and again, it could happen. I ain't perfect, right? It can happen. However, we take probabilities for the majority of the time, that's not going to happen. But I had to address this, Natasha, because you said something that was so... If I had my cat here, you'd be wearing the blue cat.
Thank you.
Because you started off by saying you wear your heart on your sleeve.
She said she did, and I heard that. And I was like,
because when Rico said that he's cold, because when he's cold, then you was like, yes, I'm the same
So
way.
what I mean by that is like I don't fall for every Aries or whatever. We were talking about horoscopes in the back, and we fall hard for people, and we also get over people fast.
My birthday March 30th, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Talking shit or whatever.
Yeah, listen.
That's my podcast. But no, yeah, we fall hard for people. Like I would literally, if I had to, if I saw potential in you, I would fall hard for someone. But also, a week later, I would get over it. I don't know how. You know what I mean? Don't ask me no questions about that.
This is what I'm talking about. You just fall in love with potential.
yeah, like,
Why you don't fall in
Because
love with
I-
a man is actually showing you?
Because
No, and I've had situations where the guy is perfect. I've had situations where the guy is perfect. And
But hold up, wait.
You're gonna ask her another one after this.
No.
What is perfect? What is
Based
perfect?
on what? Paper? Nobody's perfect because I ain't. Are you?
No. But the Natasha, I think her name is Natasha, just saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking about that when she sees somebody, she can fall hard, but the week later she can fall as hard out of love. Or
Yeah.
So did you really fall hard, or why your imagination of what he can be, what made you feel as if you can fall hard for him? Because then you did not fall hard for him if you can fall out
Of
so
love.
easily.
Was it love?
You know, one thing that I don't like is that when they cannot let people talk out.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
Everybody's trying to get their own opinion out. Let the one person finish.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wait, because I just asked her, I said, what made him perfect?
the other guy, I guess his looks. His looks
His
make
looks,
him
okay.
yeah.
Okay, you done.
Are we gonna
Now
eat
I
looks?
get it. That's why you can fall out of it so fast.
Is looks gonna pay your rent? Are you
What
gonna
is
eat looks?
perfect look? Okay, based on her.
What? You know, women should fight first of all. We should have knowledge on what we want. What kind of life do you want for yourself in 20, 30 years? So let's stop looking in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time. In the long run, what kind of life do you want?
Yeah.
And then, is that good looking dude gonna provide you that life?
He's still gonna be looking good in 2030.
Hey, looks, are you gonna still be looking fine, Beyonce fine, babe?
Even Jay-Z is not fine. Sorry.
He was fine as fuck. His personality, he was a great guy. So
why are you not with him now?
So
He was in there for me sexually.
So you was
What?
because he lived
I have no idea.
and his
Hold up.
personality-
Hold up.
Let's rewind.
He was a great guy. So then sexually, everything went wrong sexually.
So
Sexually, everything went
you
wrong.
was- So because he
So he wasn't perfect.
Wait.
his personality.
You want me to pause for you?
No, he said sexually it was not good.
Yeah. That's what made her.
So everything tick. He had money, he had good looks, everything, but the sex was not good.
But how can you define that as perfect? That's not perfect.
But if everything else ticks, let this go, my friend. Learn him, tell him what to do, what you want him to do. You know, teach him or whatever. Go to a Kama Sutra cursus or whatever. Something like you cannot just take him off because sexually he was not pleasing the way you wanted.
Can you imagine?
What? I cannot. Let's
Be good and bad.
Yes, like family wise, everything literally like I could see myself as like family wise, everything great.
What was the clip? Was the dick too small? Was the no motion in the
The sex
ocean?
wasn't
What was
right.
the
It wasn't
clip?
right. The sex wasn't right.
It was alright. That's
It
what
wasn't
they're
right.
you.
It
What was
wasn't
it?
right. Yeah, I mean,
What wasn't right about it? Because some people need to know. A lot of people don't know why they're getting ignored, why they get ghosted. This is why.
I am knocking this hard. Like it's not.
Because Danny's crazy. That's why I'm at it.
Why it wasn't right? What wasn't right about
The
the
sex?
sex? Yes.
He didn't do things that I liked, I guess. Like
He
didn't do it or he wasn't into it?
He didn't do.
Okay. Shit. Like, I need to know. No, yeah, he didn't eat. Was he right? He didn't. The stroke. He was a very lazy guy in everything it says, but he was perfect as like a pet. Like I even introduced him to my mom. She loved him. Everything was great. Everything else was great, but the sex, like between
sex for you.
yeah.
So you went as then.
But the guy that was toxic,
That's dangerous.
the guy that was toxic and that was perfect for me, that you know I knew was not over his ex, that guy was perfect for me.
No, he was not.
Family wise, that he was perfect.
He wasn't.
You're not with him, so he obviously
Do
wasn't.
is fuck a girl great and she will start making mistakes. That's the
Crazy.
craziest thing about that. She start making mistakes. She start thinking you perfect. She start telling people that you're not cheating, you're not cheating on me.
Yeah.
He's only in Colombia.
Yeah.
If you fuck a girl great, she will start making mistakes. I swear.
So what he's saying is that.
Girl, you fall in love with the
So what he's saying, he's justifying the other guy not being good in bed for her, because if you're good in bed for her, she might fuck up. What is his point now?
What I understood, what he was trying to say is that if you have a good sexual relationship,
Yeah.
that the girl will never think that you're cheating based on you satisfying her based on the sexuality. You know? So you can be doing whatever you want to do. All you have to do is make sure that you're satisfying her on that part.
Okay, guys, do you
Michelle.
agree? Please comment down below, because I just don't get this.
The other potential.
Yeah.
You don't really know the whole person,
Right.
then already you're in love with the person.
Yeah.
And this is where the problem be coming out. People be meeting people and all of a sudden they're in love. You only know that person for 2 weeks. How? Because you're meeting
No,
them.
it is.
Yeah. You're meeting them.
Yeah.
You, I know a guy.
I know a lot of people that fall in love with just looks.
I
Like
know
you
a
meet
guy.
someone.
I know a guy. It took me a year to see his true self. The whole time he was like he was dying for me. He would take a bullet for me to get the point. You know what I'm saying? But like it's by time I realized no, you don't really. That's not really. That's not what we really trying to do. You wanted me to fall in love with him so he could use me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like knowing what I know already, I already done what my heart and my sleep and all that. I already learned that, but I already knew it was a path. You know what I'm saying? But eventually I saw his true colors and he was ugly. You know what I'm saying? You can't just meet somebody and then already your heart is in your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people deserve you gotta wear your heart in your sleeve, but for the
But to
right
me,
person. You know what I'm
all
saying?
of that, even the one with the great sex, the bad sex, I still like my next relationship. I was still with my heart on my sleeve. Like I would still be giving my all. Like I don't judge someone for their. I don't judge someone for the like.
I think people at some point in their lives,
Oh, they have a mediator?
Mediator behind the camera, like mediating for them to let another person talk.
Okay.
with their heart on their sleeves. So when you start off, when your first little boyfriend, girlfriend, 13, 14, 15, 16 or whatever, you don't have life experiences, you haven't had a heartbreak, all you know is, oh, they're so cute, or oh, they're so funny. You ain't worried about their job because they don't have a job. You're not worried about how much money they make because they don't have a job. Like, all these things don't matter. So you're just open. Like we say in the South, you got your nose wide open. You know what I mean? You behind the ears, you being super green. You're thinking about this person. Man, I wonder what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's like I think as you get older and you experience heartbreak and you experience people treating you poorly. Hold on, and you experience people treating you poorly and you experience all the negative things that come along with a relationship and building connections with people. That's what makes people.
How many minutes we've been watching? 4 minutes and 39 seconds. She made a point there. Having connections with people, because you can't just be attracted on looks and fall in love on things, but you have to have an attraction. And there are levels of connection, yeah. There are levels to all that. You know what I mean? Everything has their own.
Mm-hmm. And I think a connection is not something you can define.
Yes,
you
cannot define, and there are levels to it.
Yeah,
there's some is just, you know what I mean? It's just
attractiveness is not a connection. Attractiveness is not a connection. It's deeper. We're gonna dive into that next time, like connection.
Yeah, and what I was thinking when I was watching it is different girls, different men from different parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think the European black girl things like they do. I hope not.
Oh, you don't think that
like
people living in the Europe don't think like the American girls?
What I mean is that Germany, Holland, Belgium, you know what I mean?
How do they think?
I think we're quite different girls or ladies than they are.
In what terms? Like when it comes to what?
To men now.
Okay.
See the way she's openly talking about sex. We don't do that much.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? We do it in small surroundings. We're not that open and calling in eating the pea. Like,
you can't even say that.
You can't say that.
Like,
I do. You have your friends, you talk about it, but it's not a general thing. Like, I don't know.
But do you think all American girls are like this then?
No,
most of them.
Yes, it's yeah. There's just a difference.
Then what about that show in London?
They are also different. They
Yeah.
always play how do UK girls play? Sorry,
but they are also from Europe then. They're also Western, but they're also like.
But they're also different.
As...
It's always about I'm a virgin. You have to spoil me. They always play good girls. Yes, that's it. The UK girls always play good girls first. You have to spoil me. Da 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 da. It's quite different.
Yeah.
And how's Holland though?
I don't know.
For black girls, tell us. Because I think there's a big.
We need to go to
difference.
the Facebook groups because
and we're seeing how people will be talking. Because girls are different.
Essentially, change and be different and turn away from wearing their hearts on their sleeves. So I think at some point everybody starts out like that.
Guys, can I just share a story, please?
Because
this shit test me.
Is it your story?
And you know what?
Rico, first look.
It's Ashley's fault while I'm a demon, okay? It's Ashley's fault while I'm a demon.
Who's Ashley?
Yo, alright, so look, man. So look, I was like in 7th grade. I had just moved to the place that I had moved to, and I was really cool with a girl who had a sister named Ashley, right? And the sister liked me, but I'm like, yo, your sister is bad, like, and her sister was older. So I let it slide. I even tried, like, yo, I'm in 8th grade now, like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm a freshman. I'm like, all right, fine. When I get to high school, I'll talk to you then, like. So then, long story short, I was always playing with her. We was on the same bus and shit like that. Then she started dating somebody, so I was like, oh, damn. So I let it slide. So now a year passes.
You let it slide.
Yeah, I let it slide. I'm not going to apply pressure. A year passed, and now I'm a junior. So mind you, I started off in 7th grade. Now I'm a junior. Yeah, but I was always, I'm still doing my thing, but because she was doing her thing, she was in a relationship. Anyways, I'm a junior. I break up with my girl.
And then I found out that she's broken up with her man, and it was around Christmas break. I saw her in the mall, and I had this little insider joke with her because one time she was on the bus and her hair was wet, and I was like, oh yeah, we just took a shower together, everybody don't worry about it. And then that's was my shower partner, you know what I'm saying? So when I saw her, I was like, oh no, what's up, we're gonna take that shower, you feel me? So she was like, oh, I'll think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, what's your number? You know, I got a new phone. So she gave me her number. A month later, I cracked. When I cracked, I think because I wanted her for so long that I was on a high pedestal. I wasn't even on earth. I told my friends, one time I said, listen, you know what I'm saying, God, y'all. She was the baddest girl in high school at the time. And I was a junior, she was a senior, so I'm popping. You feel me? I'm popping. And I'm like, no, I was popping in the school. I don't even know what the fuck. So then, I remember one time you know what I did last night? I snuck out and I was cracking so and stuff. They're like, no, you wasn't. I said I wasn't. I put my shirt off in the cafeteria. I said, you see the scratches on my back? They said, oh my God. Long story short, we talking for about 3 or 4 months. And this little dude started pulling. I'm like, why are you in the car with this man? She's like, don't worry, he's just a friend. I said, I trust you. I said, I let that slide. Then the next day, she said, oh, I'm chilling with so-and-so. I'm like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, football player. I'm like, what are you doing chilling with? It's just a friend. I said, I let that slide. Then 3 weeks later, she about to graduate, and she's like, yeah, I gotta work 2 jobs because I gotta pay for school. So I don't really know if I could, be in a relationship right now. So I said, I understand, you gotta do your thing. I'm still gonna be in high school. So I don't really know if I could, be in a relationship right now. So I said, I understand, you gotta do your thing. I'm still gonna be in high school. You're gonna be in college. We had this situation in middle school and high school, you feel me? A month later, she had a full relationship with this nigga. So I said, oh, they wanna die. You wanna put in my love? My homies had to calm me down. I'm about to pull up. When I pull up, everybody's getting it. I don't care. And then after that, I was like, yo, I'm not wearing my heart on my sleeve. I can't do it. But I'm not gonna lie to you. A year later, I got into a 2-3 year relationship. But that's.
Look how you started.
Yeah.
You gotta know how you
What kind of
started.
sweat?
You've been tossing this thing since middle school, bro.
You think it was a time that I put it? I'm not wearing it for some. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I know we're not supposed to say names. I don't really care. But I heard J-Lo just broke up with A-Rod. And if J-Lo came into my life, all bets are off. I'm not commentating at the table because y'all start flirting with me and I don't want to get in trouble. Y'all start flirting with me and I don't want to get in trouble.
So the title was "Is Love a Fool's Game?" Did we get it? This is what we have to do. This is why we have to watch the video before we do a reaction video.
Yeah, seriously.
Because the title and the video is not combined.
We were on game. We were like, yeah, we got. Let's bring it on.
I'm so disappointed.
But you know why? Maybe because what we saw on Instagram was different clip than what we saw now. It was not about love. It was about women
Being a
bringing.
savage.
No. Women bringing the paycheck.
And bring the paycheck so I decide the rules in the house.
Yeah.
No, boo boo, you don't.
Yay, check.
Let the
But
man bring the
guys,
paycheck.
we're gonna wrap it up by saying, is love a fool's game?
It is. It
Why
is.
though?
Yeah, it is. Love comes later. If you want love, if you want love, my friend, love can be in the equation.
Yeah.
But as a woman, you have to decide what you want in life. You want a luxury life? You want a life where you don't have to work when you have kids? Do you want to work after you have kids? Based on that, you find the man that you want comes to you, or you find the man that you want suitable with your goals in life.
Say that again.
Because all these things that the Disney romantic story have been told is all a lie. There's no romance, and it's only a duty. you're a woman, you're right. Okay, you can give me this, I can give you children, I can provide you a home, I can make a house into a home. We can live happily, respectful to each other. Love comes later.
My dear.
Because you can be in love now, after 2 years, fall out of love. Are you going to leave that person now because you don't love him? He doesn't pay the bills anyways. So why? So let's not start making living bodies behind us.
Living bodies behind us.
Because you're in love.
Hey!
Determine what you want in life.
Yeah, be serious.
Find a suitable partner that can provide you the goals that you want. And then you can fall in love later.
And that treats you well.
Respectful.
Let the man love you more than you love him. Because then, if it's the
Life
other
is
way
gonna be
around,
good. Life is gonna be good.
And it should be based on what you said it so nicely. What kind of life do you actually really
Write
want to
them
live?
down. Don't have it in your head. Write it
them
down. And when you find a guy you go on a date,
Yes.
see if he checks those boxes for you.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, he's checking boxes for himself when he's on a date with you. So you better be serious with your life now. Before you grow old with a cat and a dog. You know.
Cat and rat. Tom and Jerry. Hey, I cannot.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes.
Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. It really helps.
Yes. Bye.